So this is my greenhouse. We've got lots of different plants in here. I have them split all into sections, but it's not as organized as I like it to be. But right now on the back corner you can see my anthuriums, and then we've got a mixed bag over here of just some propagations. Here's some more philodendrons and a random calathea. Then we start getting into my Hoyas, and then back in the corner I have a couple vegetables. Up here on this shelf is more Hoyas, and then a random begonia, Amphioxus, and then on this shelf it's another mixed bag. We've got some spathiphyllum, some philodendron. Today we're going to be talking about Syngonium. So first we have my Syngonium winlandii. It's got these beautiful silver stripes and a little velvety leaves. It's just really pretty, and I got it as a cutting, and it's grown so much and I'm so proud of it. I've got it rooted in some pond in a self-watering pot. Next we have my Syngonium starlight. It's a real cutie. It's got beautiful white margins on most of the leaves and some splashes of variegation throughout. It's a pretty thin-leafed Syngonium. It's not velvety. I have this one rooted in soil and it's been growing fine. It could be better, but it's getting. Next is my pathetic excuse for a Syngonium Three Kings. It used to look really pretty, and then I underwatered it like I do sometimes, and it just hated its life. But we've got some new growth popping out, and a couple of pieces died, but I'm hopeful it's not gone. Next we have my Syngonium mojito. I've got a couple plants in this pot, and I just love the mottled leaf. It's so pretty and it's so glossy, and when it fades down it gets to a nice dark green, and yeah, it's just really pretty. This one's growing in soil and it seems to be pretty happy with its life. Next we have my Syngonium albo variegata. I've got several plants of this. I have a huge pot behind me in the greenhouse right now. There's only two in this picture, but they're really pretty. I love the coloration. It's a nice bright white, and it kind of comes in a little bit yellow and then it hardens off to that beautiful white color. And next we have my Syngonium strawberry ice, supposedly, but I'm pretty sure it's reverted. So I guess it's just a plum illusion or something like that, but it's still cute. It's growing in soil, and yeah. This next one is my Syngonium pink splash. It's growing in pond in a self-watering pot, and it's just a really cute little baby. I love the pink coloring. It's a pretty easy grower too, not very demanding, and that's what I like in plants. Next up, we have my Syngonium Yanocardi Road. I think that's how you say it. I'm not 100% sure. I have two of these. One's growing in my humidity cloche, which you saw in the last video, and this one is growing in my greenhouse. It's got these beautiful red backs on the leaves, and the one in my cloche is really sparkly, which you can't really appreciate in the greenhouse one. Here we have my Syngonium rayi. I got this from a local friend of mine, and they were growing it in a terrarium, and now it's growing in soil in my greenhouse, and it seems to be fairly happy. It's got nice velvety leaves, and I love the silver striping down the middle. It's similar to the winlandii, but I want to say this is more velvety. Next up we have my Syngonium aurea variegata. It could look better, I'll be honest. I underwatered this one as well. It put out this new beautiful leaf recently, and the previous leaf was almost all green, so I was a little worried, but this one has so much variegation. Next up we have my Syngonium jade. It's a reverted albo, I'll be honest with you, but it's still beautiful nonetheless. It's growing in soil. It's just a small little baby, but I love these because sometimes you get a random mix of variegation thrown in there. Next up is my Syngonium auridum. This one is from Gabriella Plants, and it's got 2 plants in the pot. It's vining more than my other Syngoniums do, which I love, and it's got the trilobe leaves, which I'm a big fan of trilobe leaves. And it's got super glossy leaves, and it's just a great specimen. It's nice. It's a nice one to have in your collection. Last but not least, we have my Syngonium Green Splash. It's got a few other names, but I bought it as a Green Splash. And I just love how the new leaves come in with a nice pink blush, and they harden off to just green with the darker green spots on it. But my newer leaves have been keeping the pink for a little bit longer, and I'm super excited about that because it's just stunning. This one's growing in soil, and it seems to be very happy. It's about to put out another new leaf, which looks like it'll be its biggest leaf yet, and I'm really excited to see it. There it is right there, almost ready to unfurl. And that's all I've got for you today, guys. Thank you for joining me in my Syngonium tour from my greenhouse. Here's everybody all together looking like a happy little family. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure to like and comment and subscribe. Bye!